ブルーアーカイブ。
I'm muted. I was muted.
やあやあ先生、ここはハイカルなところじゃないか。
But yeah, we're gonna be reading Decagrammation from the start, so it's mostly gonna be stuff I've already read. But yeah.
最後の一撃をお願いします。ラストスパートだよ先生。行くよ。
I love Momoe in this event. Let's actually hit this. Okay. Wait, so I actually have to kill him? He only has 300,000 health. Does it cost any tickets? I don't think it costs any tickets. Let's see. Actually, first off.
やあやあ先生、ここはハイカルなところじゃないか。
First off, we're gonna.
赤字額この試練。おめ
These
でとう
people
ござい
talk
ます。
too much.
何か一言。
やあやあ先生、ここはハイカルなところじゃない。
So I have a ticket, a temple ticket, that is about to expire. I can't do it without going through my free ones, which is kind of annoying. So I will be going through the free ones, and I will be going. So I'm gonna be doing 40 pulls for today, but I'm probably gonna do the rest of them once all the free pulls are actually in the thing. But should I go for Himari or Rio first? Which one should I get? Should I get Rio? Should I get Rio? Should I get Rio first? What do you think, Rio? Rio obviously is saying yes. Fine. I think we'll start with Rio then. Okay. Okay. Nothing. My awful spelling of Rio. Okay, nothing. Yep. That's what I thought. Okay, let's try that again. Nothing. That's nothing. Wait. We gotta wait for the spook. No. Arona does not want to give me Rio. Look at Rio. Come on, Arona, give me a Rio. Come on. Okay, these are all my free pulls for now. Okay. Nothing obviously. Obviously it's gonna give me nothing. Okay, now I can finally use this temple ticket that's about to expire. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's about what I expected. That's about what I expected. I mean, I'm gonna end up using these temples anyway. Should I do it? Should I do this one right now? Cause like this temple is not lasting until Fest, because I'm gonna use it on this banner. Yeah, I'll hold off. I'll hold. But yeah, that's about what I expected. Absolutely nothing from those pulls. Hey, Arona, give me some pulls with nothing on them. Awful pulls. Let me just collect everything here.
ようやくお出ましだな。
Sorry, Rio.
待っていたぞ。
We didn't get you this time. Maybe next time. Probably not. I will say, probably not. I think Arona hates me. I think Arona hates me now. I'm not getting my students within the 200 anymore. Kinda sucks. But yeah. Okay, Rio. Let's put you back on the group. I'll bring Koyuki back up here. Hello. Koyuki is not relevant to this story, but she is here. It's because she's very cute. Look how cute she is. Awful. 0 pulls. 0.
降るのかな。
So, should I do the story first, or should I get Toki first?
先生、
あまり品数は用意できませんでしたが、先生のお役に立てればと思います。そちら
I
の
mean,
商
let's
品
get
ですね。
100 Tokia
承
left.
知しました。
先生、
Okay. Bina? Let's kill Bina. Let's kill Bina right now. I'm beating my Bina. Bina, the contemplator of disparity. Momoi checking in. I wish the game development department plushes were already released, but sadly they don't come out until beginning of next year, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Momoi checking in. That was quite the drop. Ugh, my head is still spinning. 1 minute. Where are we? What do you mean? Look around you. Kay, if you use your eyes. Oh boy, how can I even begin to explain this? Isn't it just a big pit? A dungeon? A hub? A well? A hollow? What's with all these gaming references? Those are all gross oversimplifications, Momoi. Simple names are the best, Kay. Nothing gross about them. That was loud. That was mechanical, artificial. Something is moving down there. Operating. You think it's Bina? Likely, yes. I'm beating my Bina right now. Has everyone landed safely? I'm detecting Bina's signal. However, is there an issue, Himari? Its signal is considerably weaker than those of the other prophets. We can speculate on why, but... I know why. It's sleeping. That's certainly a possibility. Or it could also be that this pit is so deep that's muffling Bina's signal. But why is this only happening here? We have no present way of knowing, but we should proceed with caution. What do you mean, Rio? Bina's existence predates Decagrammation's emergence. The Abidio Student Council allegedly researched Bina, but they've since lost any pertinent information. In fact, we still don't know why an AI structure like Bina was operating in the Abydos Desert. So you two are saying that Bina is a bit odd? Indeed, but you're also speculating. There must be a reason why Bina was placed separately in a place like this. Whatever the reason is, I think it's time we woke Bina up. Wake? I like that word. I was thinking of doing something similar. Yuzu, if I specify the angle and velocity, will you please fire one of your grenades accordingly? What? A grenade? Why? With a predictable trajectory and specific attention to acoustics, we should be able to estimate the rough size and depth of that hole. I've already thoroughly analyzed the specifications of your gun, Yuzu. Since grenades are significantly slower than bullets, we should be able to arc it into a terminal free-falling state. Yeah, I may be missed out on my pulls. They were garbage anyway, though. I'm not doing the mouse. The thing with the mouse tubers, I want to be able to show off my plushies, and I think I would need like a second webcam or something in order to be the mouse tuber. But yeah, the projectile will also explode when it lands, which will give us further data. I sent observation drones to your location. They should be arriving now. It's the drones! I'll shoot them. Doom. So how far was that drop? Did you learn anything? It's deeper than I expected. To give you a rough idea of the size, the width at the bottom is... Now, let's put it simply. How about we just say that it's bigger than what we imagined? Everyone, watch out! We've detected seismic activity. It's time. Sensei! Ryo! Himari! Something is moving at the bottom of the pit. I think it's Bina. I knew it. I woke it up. Yeah, that's what it looks like. All according to plan, I'd say. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to Deca to actually read it. I did read part 1 of Deca, and then a little bit of part 2 up until we met Gebera. I think we beat Gebera, and that's about it. I haven't gotten up to the point where Momoi and the rest of the game dev club actually joined. All according to plan, I'd say. This area is ours to conquer. It's far too early for a line like that. Okay, let's kill up Bina. Let's beat my Bina. I kind of skipped that animation whenever I was doing it on my own. But yeah, I think I don't really need to wait. I think Seiya's gonna kill her. Or not Seiya, I think Mika's just gonna Mika XD all over Bina. Okay. Oh, the animations all have to play out because this is the first time I'm using these characters today, so I like the animations, but you know. Okay, Mika XD all over him. There's Bina. Let me pull up a guide. I just wanted to get Toki here. Sorry, Toki, I skipped your dialogue. Did you just see that, Midori? Just now, right in front of us. I saw. It was huge, and it writhed and shifted all that weight, and... Can we still get back safely? Yeah, no, Mika... Well, first off, it only had 300,000 HP, so it wasn't going to take that much damage. But yeah, Mika XD, too strong. There's no need to fret. We have Sensei here. Hello, Amy. Yeah, we should be fine. How can you be so calm? There are a number of reasons. But I have previously encountered Bina. I'm familiar with his patterns. By the way, how will we get Bina's core? Yes, about that. How should I put it? Basically, we have to go down the pit. I detect a core signal down there. Yeah, Midori is scared of such a large Bina. Eh? You want us to jump down there? Will we have to do this for the other prophets as well, Sensei? I can answer that. The answer is likely no. It seems that Bina is a special case and required additional security measures. Yeah, an underground physical security measure, quite literally. Even so, rappelling down as if we're rock climbing would be inefficient. President, we should have a small support aircraft in the transport ship, right? Requesting deployment. It's already on its way. Although Ryo is driving it. She insisted. Miss Ryo is on her way? Yes, she detected security clusters and firewalls that can't be breached remotely. Therefore, she found it most logical to go down there herself. That sounds like Ryo. Also, if you can watch on Twitch right now and get drops, because I think they're doing a Twitch drops event. I don't know what the requirements are for how long it is, but yeah. I could probably check right now. Let's go to my drops page. Oh, an hour and 30 is all I need to stream for to get all the drops. So yeah, if you really want to get Pyro for your polls, you gotta watch on Twitch. The small support aircraft arrived shortly after. After exiting the cockpit, Rio tilted her head at everyone's incredulous expressions. To be continued. Cool, there's not much story here that we... We killed, I think lobby is where we upgrade it. So I think... Do we have Beatin's core yet? No? We don't get Beatin's core for that? Okay. Okay, I guess. I guess we don't. I now need to go back to this lobby. Okay. Let's see what other bosses are unlocked now. Yehovah Elohim. I see. Oh, this is another story. Or... Yeah, why are you watching me? Why are you watching me for free? You could get pyro for this. But yeah, no. Obvious Decagrammation is very obviously a reference to Jewish Kabbalah, and Yehovah Elohim is a English translation of YHWH is the four-letter name. It's normally called the Tetragrammation, which is Decagrammation is a reference to that. And then Elohim is the Hebrew word for just gods in general, and it's a category. But Yehovah Elohim specifically refers to Yahweh, or YHVH. Yes, I know a lot about Point Oscar successfully reached. I'll get started. How can we help? First, I'll use this HMD to interface with the local network. Standard VR won't be enough. Ah, I see. You've installed a signal augmenter in this device. It goes beyond audio and visual. Correct. I'll be able to enter this network via the HMD and interface with it as a synthetic manifold. All of the network's data will be generated into an infinite space, bound in 3 dimensions. Okay, I finally see the problem, Rio. Huh? We're banning you from giving difficult explanations for the rest of this mission. Please simplify. Yeah, I think you have to watch on Twitch for 1 hour and 30 minutes in order to get the drop. So I'm definitely gonna be streaming for at least that long. Oh, I earned a drop. I earned credits. Cool. For watching my own stream. Partially that's a nice thing about having my own stream. Was that only for 15 minutes? Cool. Okay. So when I go back to the lobby, it should show up. Yeah, I actually agree with Sis this time. I appreciate that you're trying to make it easy to understand, but it can be a little much, especially in an urgent situation like this. I thought it made sense. Yuzu's just very smart, okay? Now then, what do you need us to do? Basically, until I return safely, please defend this area, and me. I'll be vulnerable one in the net. She's jacking in like Megaman.exe, so Battle Network. And K, please watch my back. Okay, securing the perimeter. Let's go, Midori, Yuzu. Whew. I love Blue Archive sound effects, they're so neat. Rio, perhaps this is an obvious question. You only have one HMD. I can't actually help with anything, can I? For now, but if something happens to me, I want you to take this HMD. Huh? What does that mean? You're not planning anything reckless, are you? Why do I even ask? You're amplifying bioelectric currents. So if you fail in there, then the synaptic backlash could... Yes, it would also be amplified. Oh, Rio would... If you die in the virtual world, you die in real life. I see. My brain would be completely fried. Are you insane? Give me that thing. My body could probably handle a shock much better than yours. Rio, I don't want you taking a risk like that. No, I need to do this. K remains our last line of defense. Of course, I realize that K and I could both fail. But I can't ask her to attempt before I do. Sensei, please trust my judgment. After all, if this were so dangerous, Himari wouldn't have let me come down here, would she? That's... I can trust you here, right? Yes, please do. Yes, please trust Rio. Look at her. Okay, she looks like a face you can trust, right? Just look at her face. You can trust that face, right? If I so much as see a twitch, I'm ripping that thing off. And you better not complain about it. Understood. Then I'm going in. Koyuki has to be up here. But then Rio is along for the ride because she's relevant to the story. Oh, she's in the digital world. Ugh. My head is spinning. I feel like I'm drowning in a sea of information. I don't know. Well, if she sees a kick or even a rumble, you know? It's like I'm floating. I could lose my coordinates. For now, let's implement a virtual gravity to... Is she about to get attacked in the virtual world? I don't know what Mixer is. Phew, that's a little better. In any case, what a sight. Oh my, you've certainly taken your time. I thought I'd grow old waiting for you, even though I don't age. Question mark, exclamation point. Oh, welcome. Oh, Tsukatsu. I have to do... her name is just very long. Tsukatsuki Rio? A pleasure, I'm sure. You're Or. Oh, you remember me? That's so sweet. Not that it matters. I'll try to savor your last thoughtful words. Now then, kindly drop dead. Ah! Huh, agile are you? But can you dodge this? The floor is... My, it looks like you've fallen from grace. You went through all the trouble of programming artificial gravity and everything. That's so adorably human, to try to ground yourself, to attempt to grasp control. Tsukatsuki? Ugh. It's just that when I see the sound that Japanese has, I have to mentally remember it to do it. Like tsunami, it's technically tsunami. But whenever you're saying in English, it's tsunami. But for names, you gotta remember it's like t. But my sisters and I are not restricted by such limiting ideas. As dear Soph would say, we are fundamentally different species. We're untethered, while you... How about this? She turned gravity sideways? How does it feel to fall right? Left, now up! She's just shifting gravity. Well then, as a final act of mercy, I'll put you down. Ugh! You've proven tedious, little ragdoll. Shall we wrap this up? Dang, Aura is really playing up the villain. In this space, you and I may lack physical forms. Borrowing Soft's words again, we're like digital ghosts. Like, ghosts in the shell? No. Lane? I don't know. I was trying to make a different reference, but nah. So, while I may not be able to hurt your physical body, your mind is another story. Pop quiz, hotshot. You're a smart girl. If you die here, what will happen to your physical body? A violent instant surge of electricity will fry my brain. Impressive. At least you're quick on the uptake. In that case... But is that really alright? If they encountered that child, even those people, would surely die? Yes, an issue of great complication. We have yet to harm a human. Have yet held no desire to do so. Never even thought of it. Brace yourself, Tsukatsuki Rio. Oh, we're gonna go back to the Decagrammation, because I do need to catch up to after the game development department gets involved. It's not over yet. I'm not done. Useless. Muda? Surprise! Ah! Rio, you can... What are you daydreaming about? Move it. Dodge. It's Himari! It's the digital Himari! Eh? Himari? Hehe. Yep. I knew this would happen, Rio. This super genius delicate beauty couldn't simply sit and watch, so she rolled all the way out here to support you directly. You better be grateful for all this trouble. Himari. Thank you, Himari, for coming in and swooping in to save Rio. You, that bike. It's a wheelchair. But that's a bike. Wheelchair! I'm sitting in it. I'm sitting. It has wheels, in a way. Actually... Thank you, Himari, for saving her. Okay. Give it up, Rio. She'll defend it with her life. As you know, I'm usually in charge of support, but I was capable of venturing out here the entire time. You could say I'm a jack-of-all-trades battle beauty. After all, this wheelchair possesses a hidden feature. ... Let's leave it at that. Secrets are most important when they're unrevealed. Above all, the mystery fits the super genius beauty biker. No, super genius, beautifully delicate, beautiful maiden perfectly. Okay. You call yourself beautiful twice? Oh my, Kay, how rude of you to ask. That's quite uncouth. For the lady of the century like me, who's more befitting of monikers like elegant flowers bloom, a crystal clear pure mineral water, and a snowflake freshly fallen on a majestic mountain. Okay, Himari. There should be no problem with hearing a little beautiful repetition a few times. It has rhythm. It's poetic. Amy, please hurry. I'm about to lose my mind. So, what's next for our cute little Miss Orr? Your remaining moves and all your pieces have been knocked off by the board by the super genius, delicate beauty, and cyber fairy, Akeboshi Himari. Cyber fairy. So Akeboshi Himari followed you. Even so, in this place, in my place, one dominated by my control, you have no chance of success. Ugh, she's stronger than she looks. But I should use my prowess and buy us some time. Oh my, you really think so? Was it supposed to be impressed by that attempt at an attack? How brazen. Here, I can do and be anything. Don't you understand that? Or do I need to show you more? Are you Millennium Girls tactile learners? Tsukatsuki Rio and Akeboshi Himari, despite being intellectually deficient and offensively annoying, I believe combined, you two must realize the futility of your efforts. So, which direction do you want to fall now? Should we try a diagonal this time, or calculate a curve? Watch out, Himari. The gravity here is... Question mark? Question mark? Hold on, one more time. You're Himari and Rio at the same time? That's crazy. Nothing's happening. What? Ma, oh my, are you well? Have you snapped? My signals are jammed. What have you done, Akeboshi Himari? Why are we using full names all the time? Wouldn't you like to know? Miss Rio, President, can you hear me? It's as you said, this place. I'm not sure what to call it, but I destroyed everything. Beautiful work, Amy. Perfect timing. Confirmed. Signing off. ... Question mark? Destroyed everything? You mean our communication hub? That's the fastest way to crack the system, is it not? Humanity is truly hopeless. My apologies. Why would you apologize, Rio? She's the attempted murderer. Sorry. Now we're on even ground. Why don't you give it up, Orr? Maybe I'll let you go if you ask nicely. You think I'm going to perform for you? Oh, we're battling. Virtual. It's a virtual battle. Orr's pet robot. Okay, we're stuck watching a play on auto. Come on, Rio, use your X skill. No! This is basically a cutscene fight. Oh, it's Himari! Of course. Thank you, super beautiful genius hacker. And now Rio's coming in. So Himari is a healer, it looks like, and then she also does attacks. She look at that animation. She's like, hey, like a baby.
これはあなたと見つけた無限の可能性
Amazing battle. You know, I did so much there. Damn you! Just you wait, Himari, Rio, and Sensei. You haven't won just yet. Okay, bye or. Shall we, Rio? Yes. Do. Himari, Rio, are you okay? Oh my, I was so honored that you were worried about me, Sensei. It made the effort worthwhile. Thanks to your worries, I was perfectly fine. Music note. In fact, I treasured the attention. Perhaps I should make you fret more. Double note. Whatever it is you're suggesting, I don't think you should do it. I think Rio's a little jealous. Yeah, what Rio said. Oh boo. That's enough pouting, Himari. I'm glad you two are safe. My, Kay. Kay was also worried about me? I feel a sudden surge of excitement. Quit it! It was nothing after all. I caught Rio before she fell. Hold on. I need a better way of holding them so my arm isn't blocking. Quit it! It was nothing after all. President, Miss Rio, I believe I have recovered the core. Oh cool, we can finally install a core and buff ourselves. That is the core? Kay, can you confirm it through a screen? I'll try. Amy, please place it on the ground. Sure. ... Analyzing. Observer, Jehovah Elohim. Silence and greed. Abundance and sadness. Exclamation point. Yes, I'm certain. This is Bina's core. You gathered all that from over here? For now, here and now, yes. Oh, you know what? You have to link your Nexon account, which I think you just have to make a Nexon account and then link it with Twitch in order to get the drops. I see. While we're still in the process of taking over Bina's territory, the area around this pit is already integrating. Exactly. On top of that, this place resembles the Seal Continent's entrance, making it interfacing like this possible. And I've gleaned additional information from the Prophet's core. What would that be? I think if you go to Twitter and then go to their announcement for the Twitch drops, they should link a page that will show you how to do it, to link your Twitch account to your Blue Archive account. This core's information, so the immaterial data, the network's higher access authority and divine power, the persona of each Sephira can be downloaded onto my body. I mentioned this previously, but to take it a step further, if we were to implant the Prophet's cores into the transport ship and utilize them, we can modify and enhance the transport ship itself. In what way? So, for example, if we implanted Bina's core into the transport ship, the ship would be able to use some of Bina's abilities and output. And the other Prophet's cores should behave in the same way. No way! Hi, Aris! It's like that guy, Kay, the round entity that inhales his foes and copies their abilities. Of course Aris knows ball. Literally. No, Aris. I would prefer an analogy like an arm-mounted weapon where its functions can be expanded by equipping special chips. Are we referencing Mega Man now? Okay, any more story? Okay, more story. Uniform. Ugh. Are you okay? I feel a little nauseous, especially on the left side of my head. Why? It's because we brought Bina's core on the board and activated it. ... I'll be fine. I just have to get used to the energy flow. Imagine hearing a persistent whine that follows you around. It's something you need to adapt to. You're really going to be okay, right? I really will be. I'm getting better every second. That said, this will happen every time we activate a Prophet's core. I mean, the special chips make me think of Battle Network, but I think that that's more of a reference to Classic Series, because I think Classic Series is like Mega Man puts different chips in to get the Robot Master's weapons. I may be reacting this way because his body was deemed defective, or was it defected? The important thing is this. Activating a core allows us to reconfigure the ship's output and features. Yeah, no, she's having ringing in her ears. That's not good, especially at her age. What is she supposed to be, like, 15? And since the flow of that energy is clearly and currently connected to his body, I should be able to control it. I don't really understand, but I'm worried dear KK is pushing herself too hard. I think I sometimes get it, like when it's really silent I can hear it, but I just drown out the tinnitus by constantly playing different things. But KK is very cute. I'm not KK, seriously. I already have enough of a headache. Arisu! She's a Mecha Musume now. Aris? What is this? It's a school uniform, Kay. No, I get that, but why are you showing it to me? Because this is what I was wearing when I first met everyone, for the first time. I really liked how that felt. Everything seemed so possible and optimistic, so I wanted to share that feeling with Kay. This is yours. Wait, is this referencing the censored version? Because Aris doesn't wear clothes when you meet her. She's naked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a censored version, because she's naked when you meet her in the uncensored version. Do you not like it? No, not at all, Aris. In fact, hehe. Aw, Kay is cute. It's only natural. Our Millennium School uniform was the only rational choice. How very Rio to pipe in with such practical commentary. A student's school uniform is their combat armor. And what are you babbling about, Sensei? What, you think class is a battlefield where you conquer bosses called exams? A good analogy. I'll just let you have that one, as long as you stop explaining. In that case, I'll... Yes, please don it, Kay. I want to see. Exclamation point. She's embarrassed. We're gonna finally see Kay. Cute! Yeah! Cute! How does it look? Wow! How is it? I asked a direct question. Tell me, are you all making fun of me right now? That's not it. It looks really good on you, Kay. It suits you. Yeah, I knew it. Hehe, you look really cute. Exclamation points. Thank you, Yuzu. Midori, you too. Are you well, Kay? Are you hot under all those layers? Your face is flushed. No, I'm fine. I don't run as hot as you, Amy. Don't worry, Kay. You look good. Thank you, Toki. Too good. I almost feel threatened. After all, I need to retain the position as a preeminent, cute, pale, perfect beauty. Yeah, you can notice the Himari influences on Toki. I have no desire to take that from you. What a relief. My heart remains unbroken upon confirming that I'm still the platonically perfect, cute maid of unparalleled beauty. Yes, that's all yours, Toki. Everyone. So, thank you very much. What was that? We can't hear you. Ugh. Embarrassing. Thank you very much. Did that make it through your helmet? Are you satisfied? Haha, yes, of course. That came in loud and clear. Yeah. Having to hear this from the two most annoying people in Kivotos. Anyway, I will wear this uniform only when necessary, for special situations. But why, Kay? Well, it's... She's embarrassed. Y'all clearly put so much thought and emotion into this gift. I would like to cherish and preserve it for as long as possible. I see. Thank you, Kay. Then no, if anything, I should be the one thanking you all. You thought... Sorry, but there's no males in Kivotos. Everyone's a female. Even the animals. Even though they may present as male animals, they're all female. Everyone's a female. Blacksuit's also female. All of Gematria's a female. I guess that's true, too. Well, there you have it. Kate can't help but be a little shy. Shut it, Momoi. Shut it, Momoi. Okay. Yep, we can finally upgrade ourselves. So let's insert Bina's core. Minimally increases crit rate, minimally increases stability, minimally increases accuracy. Okay, let's see what bosses are open now. Okay. So we can take on any of them? Okay. Which one should we go which one should I go for to use up some of these tickets? Chokma? Like Chokma. Let me check the order, because I was using a guide earlier for Bina, but let me check the order that people did it on JP. Okay, after Bina, Kether is the one that's recommended. Let me do a mock first. So let's see. Did anyone put out Idol Mari? We do have Idol Mari from Skinny. Let's see, which one has better healing? Is that a question? Thank you, Boss HP. Oh yeah, here's sort. Let's sort by healing. Yeah, no, this music is very nice. Healing. Skinny's is the better one. Okay. So let me fix this team up according to this guide. So I'm gonna want Kisaki, and I'm gonna want Rio as well, and then let's put Idol Mari on, and don't need Akane, and let's sort by level so I can get my students again. We want Tsubaki, and then we want Neru School. Okay. And then it's gonna keep telling me that, which is kind of annoying. Okay, what's the rotation on this?
Tsubaki is here for 2 jobs. She can fill the CC circle in phase 2 and make the boss take 40% extra damage for 30 seconds. She has another job in phase 3. You can skip to 8:35 for that.
Yes, Microsoft Sam is very helpful in telling me what to do. Okay, Neru at 5, Seiya on Neru. Neru at 5, Kisaki, Rio, Neru C. Seiya Neru, okay. Neru at 9.9. Is my Neru even strong enough to do this though? Let's see. Actually, let me see if someone has a better assist than Neru. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should put my Neru out as an assistant. Okay, let me put you, Koyuki and Rio down. Let me do this rotation. So... Okay, let's start with a mock. And even if I fail, I can just do another... So Neru at 5. And then Seiya on Neru.
おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。理解しました。
Okay. Then Neru at 5. Hisaki Rio.
そなたの時間資格があるという。
And then Seiya again. Okay. Next rotation. Okay, that does... then Seiya dies. Oops. Okay, Seiya's not supposed to die there. Hold on.
なるほど。こういった蓋然性もあるのですね。
Let's see. Increase HP. Yeah, let's do that. Also, my Seiya's at 3, and I could... Should I go to the Ligma shop? The Ligma shop and use some of my Ligma. Okay, I can't get the cheap ones for now. Let's buy.
強くなっている。なんだか妙な感じです。
Usually if there's a difference, it's either stars or it's equipment. Whenever there's a difference in between characters dying. This one also increases HP. I guess I'll upgrade that. Okay. And then increases healing. Let's upgrade this really quick. Boss HP decreased. Thanks you, Sensei's. Yeah, it's also timing. You have to get timing down in order to save, to keep some people safe. Okay. Where the heck is Mari? There's Idol Mari. Where's the Skinny's Idol Mari? There it is. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Nero at 5, Seiya. Nero at 5, Kisaki Ryo Nero copy, Seiya. Nero at 5, Seiya immediately. Wait for Nero. Nero at 5, Kisaki. Cool, okay. Seiya's alive this time. The equipment did make a difference, and so did the upgrade, probably. Next rotation, I just need to check. Nero at 9.9, Kisaki, Ryu, Tsubaki at 4. Kisaki, Ryo. Seiya on Tsubaki. And Mari heals Tsubaki. Yeah, I just have to follow this guide, and I should be able to kill him. Kill Kether. Let's see. Next rotation is Nero at 5. Nero copy at 5. Seiya. Kisaki Seiya. Okay. Okay. Killed.
しばし休んだ。私の出番がすごいな。まだ歌は終わっておりません。おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。理解しました。
Okay. You know what? Screw the rotation. I will figure this out myself.
この思い受け取ってください。受け取ってちょうだい。そなたのしばしまで済んでこの思い受け取ってください。なんかすごいな。ゆっくり休んでいってください。理解しました。あとを任せよう。あなたの可能性を皆さんの力になりたいんです。無駄なんだよ。ありがとう。私が先頭に立つよ。行こう。
I think I'm just gonna freeform it. I think I sort of understand what the rotation's supposed to be anyway. Let's heal. Oh, I'm locking in. I could do this. I don't need the rotation. Okay. Nice. Ora, ora. I'm just freeforming it right now. I will figure out if this rotation works or not. He's so close. It's okay. It might barely be a 2-team, or I could try buffing Neru. I was like this close. I was like literally this close to killing him. So I think that means I can at least 2-team it, which is not too bad. Yeah, that's why I'm let's just up my talents for Neru. Maybe that will be maybe this will be a difference maker. It's only a plus 100. I had to 2-team Bina. I was like barely off with Bina because my Mika wasn't quite strong enough. Okay. And then everyone else buffs the same amount, so it doesn't really matter. Then again, this one might make a difference, but I don't have enough money to fix that. And no one's put up their Neru for oh, you know what? That reminded me. Hold on. Let me put up my Neru for any of my friends to borrow. I don't think we need Hoshino. So, where is Neru? Where Neru? There we go. My Kisaki is getting a lot of use. Okay, time to kill Kethor. I'm pretty sure I can one-round him if I do this correctly. Let me try to follow the rotation up until I screw it up, and then I start freeforming it. Let's see if someone wrote down the guide. Okay, no, the rotation's not written down. I have to actually watch the video and then pause. So I can't do this. Let me just get Idol Mari ready. Where is my assist? There's
ポジション OK です。
Bajichin. Okay, des. Let me check everyone
意外
else.
と快適。
See if I can upgrade anyone
なる
else.
ほど
I have to re-add
こういった凱旋性もあるのですね
Kisaki. Can I upgrade Kisaki at all? No, she's almost Rio. Nope. Everyone's kind of stuck here. Okay. Where Mari? There Mari.
この位置で大丈夫でしょうか。
Okay, Nero at 5. Seiya on Nero. Nero at 5. Kisaki, Rio, Nero copy. Seiya. Okay.
進んでいきましょう
Nero at 5.
これで終わりだ。
Seiya on
一緒
Nero.
に過ごす時間多いのですね
Nero at 5.
あと任せますね。
これがあなたの可能性よ。
Copy.
おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか
Okay. Good. Next part of the rotation. What does this guide say is the next part of the rotation after this? Okay. Nero at 9.9. Kisaki, Ryu, Tsubaki at 4. Seiya, Mari. Esmika's definitely good. I don't. Dina is not really useful because I don't think any of the Decagrammation bosses are red armor except for Gebera, and Gebera has a different mechanic, so you can't use Hina, dress Hina to tank it, or not tank it, to knock him out. I think if you have any buffers, I think the buffers are really popular for people who are missing them. You might want to put those up as your assistants if you want to get more credits, you know. Okay. Yeah, you can put up whoever you want as the assistants on, and I think it's for Grand Assault here for this one. Okay. Let me do this rotation. Okay. Let's get.
まだ歌は終わっておりません。
They're running, they're running, they're running. Okay. Once he pops up, immediately Kisaki.
あと任せよう。
これがあなたの可能性よ。
昼寝は。いや、先生の邪魔はさせない。
Seiya, Tsubaki.
いいものです。ここを頼んで。この思い。
Okay, let me see what's further on this rotation.
これが必要なのです。私が先頭に立つよ。
Oh, you're supposed to kill him here. Hold on. I should be able to kill him here. I'm pretty sure I killed him last time.
これで終わりだ。
ゆっくり休んでいってください理解しました
Okay, this part's easy to remember.
やってみる。
これが必要なのですおしゃべりを楽しみましょうか
Yep. Okay.
すごいな。早く終わらせてみたい。
無駄なんだよ。
やってみる。私が先頭に立つよ。いか
おしゃべりを楽
I did less damage there somehow. Stability molding. Yeah, everyone put up their Mika for assistance. I'm pretty sure that's the most popular character. Like for these, because most of the Decagrammation bosses are yellow. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you have to be actively watching it in order for drops to count, which kind of sucks. I think you just need to have, it just needs to be an active window. Screw it. I think my nerve is too weak in order to do this rotation. So we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna free flow this rotation now. Okay, free Naru. My rotation got screwed up, but sure, it's fine. Man, I gotta lock in to try to get this correct. I'm just spamming Naru right now. Come on. Come on, come on. So close. It's gonna be two teams. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, that's very close. I think my Naru needs to be UE 50 in order to actually do that. Yeah, no, he He is just barely needing to be finished off. So, who is a good Akane, I
ご主
guess?
人様に愛を、敵には鉄槌を。それが C&C のこの人です。終わらせて
He's just super close. I can kill him right here.
次へ行きましょう。
手間かけさせやがって。
一緒に過ごす時間、いいものですね。
いや、これもあなたの可能性。無駄なんだよ。
あら、それでは送信始めましょう。しばしゆっくり休んでいってください。
これもあなたの可能性よ。
皆さん、お掃除お願いしますね。しばし休んで。ありがとうございます。すごいな。そなたの
Okay, no, okay, no way. That barely didn't work. Hold on. Okay, I don't think I think I actually do need Idol Mari still for the healing. Okay, I can't use the same Idol Mari. Thank you, other Idol Mari.
でしょうか。
I thought he was so low enough that I could just do it with a couple hits, but nah, I do need to do a fuller rotation with Idol Mari to heal people.
すぐに終わらせてやる。過ごす時間。
Okay.
そなたの時間。これが必要なのでしょう。 ここを頼んだ。この思い受け取ってください。しばし休んで。ゆっくり休んでいってください。
Okay.
私が先頭に立つよ。行こう。
無駄なんだよ。
あとは任せようか。これが必要なのでしょう。あなたに届きますように。
And this isn't global, so I don't need to worry about timing too much. For the second run, I just need to be able to kill him. Cool, okay. There we go. 2 teams, it's fine.
こんなもんかよ。
I'm pretty sure I did more on the mock though. Like I definitely did. He was only at like 4 mil health on mock, but that's fine. Okay, that's done. So now I can wait. I can wait a little more before I try to do that on my own.
状況の把握と分析が先決です。それさえも容易では
Let me go check the shop for
東
Toki.
時のお店へ嘘をつきました。みんなのお店。
やあやあ先生。
Oh, it's cafe time. I need to pet my students. Okay, now that I've done one raid, the rest of this stream I'm probably gonna read through Decagrammation again, starting with the beginning,
またこんな。
because it's been a while since I read the beginning.
ありがとう、先生。
やあやあ先生。
So Koyuki is gonna be here now again because I don't need both hands for to read the story.
雨。
Okay, so it should be main story, and then Volume X Decagrammation. So Chapter 1, I've already read through all of it, but let's go through it again. Prologue. I've not read Chapter 2 is the issue. Hello, Sensei. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry we asked you here so suddenly. There's an urgent matter, and the fewer people who know, the better. Yeah, no, Decagrammation came out in like five episodes at a time when it was an event, and then they realized, oh wait, Decagrammation is actually pretty important to the overall story of Blue Archive. So they finally made it a volume, way later. Amy's design is crazy. She was also my first 3-star. When the first temple you get when you start the game gives you a 3-star. She was my first one. Follow me. There's someone waiting to see you. J-Sensei is here, President. Thank you, Amy. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Sensei. My name is Himari. I'm Millennium's genius hacker. You sound very sure of yourself. Yes, my reputation precedes me, so you've probably heard of me at least once. What was your first 3-star? How did it make your friends angry? Was it like a good spurt? Was it like a good character? I don't know what the 3 stars you can get on that first Polar anyway. Shun? Oh, Shun is really good, yeah. No, that would be... I got Shun fairly early into my account though, which I'm thankful for. Because I came around a time when Swimsuit Amy was the banner, so I got her on my first banner. Then I also got Camp Hare, because she was also on that pretty similar around that time, and that was right before Dress Hina. And then during that first fest, I got a bunch of characters, including Shun, I think. Yes, my reputation precedes me, so you've probably heard of me at least once. Perhaps you caught wind of Veritas's beautiful president hidden by a veil of anonymity, heard whispers of how she was the quintessential docile maiden, Millennium's pure and delicate flower. Surely you've heard the legends. Not even once. Maybe I have. I thought so. Hee hee hee. See what you done, Sensei? The president's ego is swelling out of control. I didn't know that when I was first starting out. Please, Amy, that couldn't be further from the truth. I was only taking delight in confirming that my efforts to craft my image had been successful. Moving on, I was recently appointed as the president of the Super Phenomenon Task Force, which means little Chihiro will be taking over my work with Veritas. What's a Super Phenomenon Task Force? A unique club formed by Rio, the president of Seminar. Rio. This Rio? This very cute Rio. First Rio mention of the main story, I think. Then again, I think she was mentioned right at the beginning of Volume 2, Chapter 1. Like, right at the end. Would you care to do the honors, Amy? We work directly under Seminar, and our objective is to research phenomena that science has no answer for. Until recently, I was the only club member, as the club wasn't regularly active. Never could I have imagined Rio appointing me to be president of a dubious club she was hiding, a club with only one member at that. Correction, now that you're here, we have 2 members, President Himari. That's true, and what an interesting pairing we make. Me, a sickly and dainty flower, and you, a blossoming young lady. Hee hee. Yes, and I look forward to working with you all the same, President. By the way, is it just me, or are things feeling a little stuffy in here? It just might be you. I was thinking it was a little chilly, so no need to turn the air conditioner on. Ah yes, they're constantly fighting over the air conditioner. And hands off those zippers, young lady. There won't be any of that while we have company. So, do you need my help with something? Yes, we do. That's why I asked you here today. As you may know, Rio and I have been at odds with one another for a very long time. She's the controlling big sister type, whereas I am the free spirit who despises the restrictions. It's physically impossible for us to get along. The AC battle? Oh yeah, no. On my altar, I keep fighting with Europeans because the AC stuff is really annoying me. Yeah, no, bro, just buy a 200 like buck AC one unit AC hose thing. It's not that bad. If I were to compare us, I'd equate myself to the cleanest first-grade mineral water, chilled to the perfect temperature, and she'd be lukewarm tap water. Or maybe it would be better to compare her to filthy sewer water and myself to the purest water nestled just below ice caps, untouched by society. No, she would be excreta, and I would be... there must be a better comparison. President, you're going on a tangent. You're right, I digress. The point is, I made it a personal policy to refuse any and all requests from Rio. But that was before she made one I couldn't refuse. That's how I became the president of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. And as it just so happens, the request she made of me will take Shaw's cooperations to fulfill. That's the long and short of why you were summoned. So, what exactly was her request? Yeah, what was little Rio's here request? What was her request? I should play her up here because I keep pulling her out. Let's put her on my desk. Decagrammation. I know you're familiar with the name, Sensei. My records show that Shaw were the first ones to encounter evidence of this unprecedented AI. Yep, this is the introduction of Decagrammation. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence, and if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. Rio isn't forgiven. I think Aris forgave her, so I still forgive Rio. Also, she's cute. Look how cute she is. Look at her derpy little face. I love her plushie because her face is just so empty. Like it's just completely empty. No thoughts inside this head. The absolute being autonomous analysis system was created based on that hypothesis. You're Haruna. Well, Haruna is a terrorist, so I don't know if I can use her quotes. In other words, it's an artificial intelligence seeking out divinity. I've been investigating on my own, but I haven't uncovered evidence that such a thing exists. I also haven't been able to verify whether the Gematria organization you wrote about in your report is real either. Gematria is definitely real, come on. There are too many unknowns for us to research with nothing but Shaw's word to go on. That isn't to say I don't believe your reports. This is just part of how verifying evidence works. We wouldn't have asked you here if we didn't trust you. That's right, rather, we're requesting Shaw's help. Recently, Hub, Millennium's built-in network AI, was breached by a second unidentified AI. Hub is an extremely advanced computer that has been developed and iterated upon throughout Millennium's history. I don't know when Gematria is going to come up next, because they got completely dismantled in Volume F by the Chroma. There was the Underground Dweller, I guess, in Volume 1, Chapter 3, but he got murked. He just completely got murked, so I don't know what to make of him. You could argue that it's the pinnacle of Millennium's technological prowess, a true masterpiece. Yet it was only able to withstand the other AI's hacking efforts for a mere 0.000000031 seconds. I need to finish reading Volume 1, Chapter 3. Volume 1, Chapter 3 took so long to get released. I kind of got bored of trying to read through it. Cause I got bored waiting for the ending part to come. Okay, I'm almost about to get. I'm 58% of the way through getting the Pyro, so I just need to stream longer. Rio and I suspect the mysterious AI that hacked Hub may be this Decagrammation you've reported on. Yeah, no, after Volume F, the main story just kind of dragged, and this was during the Isaku-san, the betrayal, when he was starting his Dynamis 1 stuff. All that stuff, you know. To provide further evidence of this, Hub left behind these words on Millennium's communication network after it was hacked. At last, I have found the path to providence. Ah, my path is fulfillment through honor. My title shall be Glory through Splendor. I am Had, the 8th prophet, witness to the god of the 10 divine letters and foreteller of miracles. So Hub became Hod. The 10 divine letters, in other words, decagrammation. You need to at least follow the English BA account and the JP one. You know what? In fact, just follow a bunch of the BA accounts on Twitter. I'm further away because how Twitch. I'm watching it through the dashboard. The dashboard keeps pausing because I don't have volume up. Obviously, if you have volume up, I think the video continues playing, so it still counts. But yeah. So whenever I click off of my Twitch tab, it doesn't iterate during that time. There are two things we can infer from this. First, decagrammation subjugates other AIs it makes contact with. It makes them its prophets. Rio suspect its hacking targets the personality module, but I have a different theory. I think it's something closer to brainwashing. No, that's not quite it. It's as though decagrammation is inspiring the AI itself through suggestion. Second, the prophets of the decagrammation continue operating separately rather than being assimilated into decagrammation. This is further evidenced by Hod proclaiming to witness the god of the 10 divine letters. You would think it would be simplest for decagrammation to assimilate the other AIs if its only goal was simply to have them carry out orders, yet decagrammation doesn't control its prophets, strictly speaking. Yeah, no, you have to turn it, as long as you keep the volume up. I think you'll keep ticking up the drop counter. So yeah, this method is inefficient and irrational, especially for an AI. So why? This is what we want. That is what we must investigate. The decagrammation music is pretty cool though. What do you say, Sensei? Will Shawl aid the Super Phenomenon Task Force in researching and analyze decagrammation? You gotta get with some of the wider Twitter community. They're pretty fun to be around. At least some of the other plushie posters, you know. There's a lot of Hoshino. Hoshino is very popular as a plushie. I think Koyuki's getting pretty popular because or maybe it's just me following every Koyuki account I see. Koyuki was my first one because she's on my top 3 favorite character, and she's the only one that had a plushie at the time. Thankfully, Momoe is getting a plushie sooner or later. Well, sooner because it's gonna be next year. But yeah. Okay, let's help Himari here try to research this. Research part 1: Desert. Every time I say decagrammation, would it be decagrammatium? I think it looks like grammation though. Decagrammation. Decagrammaton? Like the tetram? No, I'm saying decagrammation. I like that pronunciation. Oh wait, there's no I in there. I've been looking at it's that. I've been reading it wrong this whole time. First and foremost, we must begin collecting as much data on Decagrammaton as possible. Our first target is the Abydos Desert, one of the known locations in which Decagrammaton's influence has appeared. Locating its prophet Bina may prove difficult, but should be easy enough to find Decagrammaton's lesser followers. Let us gather the data we need by defeating them. Okay, and then I was just using a very yellow team here. Technically I can skip this battle though, I think. Yeah, I can skip this battle because I've already done it, but we will let it play out. I've been inserting an I into that when reading it for some reason. I don't know why. Decagrammaton. I mean, it makes sense. It's based off the Tetragrammaton. Deca means 10, but Tetra means 4. because the name of, because they're talking about Jehovah Elohim. In Hebrew, that would just be YHVH, which is just 4 letters. Chokma. It's Kokuma? Kokuma? No, it's Chokma, like Chokma balls. I've heard that one. Okay, next episode. This is just good. Kokuma and Bina. Our next location is an excavation site Kaiser PMC has taken an interest in. Their forces will likely interfere with our investigation, so we should be prepared to engage. Oh wait, this is the site that they find the Ark in for volume F. Isn't it this also is the same site that they were searching in volume 1, chapter 1 and 2, I think, right? I think that's how this all connects to the main story. It's kind of weird that they made this they made the Decagrammation an event at the beginning, because it is so important to volume F and all the stories. Kokuma my balls. Kakuma and Bina, you know, very phallic imagery. Starting a puzzle. I love Resa. Resa's great. I can't wait for a Resa plush to finally come out. Tozen no kekka desu. Look, Resa's so cute. Excellent work today, Sensei. I'm organizing the data we collected on Decagrammation as quickly as I can. I believe we'll be able to interpret its structure now. Let's see. It's kind of sad what happened to Shirino's old VA, because the agency just didn't re-up her contract because they didn't want her voicing a character based on Russia, you know. What's this? Oh my. Someone is hacking into the server, President. How can that be? This is a closed network accessible only within Millennium. Huh! All of the firewalls have been deactivated. This is an emergency. I'll destroy the power source, so please stand back. I wonder if the wiki still has her old VA's voice lines on it. Probably. Let me check. Charity no Kaicho. Okay, they do still have it, but it's in its separate part of the wiki. Let's see what. Let's try to get her.
Blue Archive!
Okay, that's Tonga.
Blue Archive!
Yeah, it's not too bad. No, they completely released Tange's old lines. I think that her agency just didn't want her associated with Cherino anymore. This is an emergency. I'll destroy the power source, so please stand back. Dot. I'm afraid we're too late. Yep, Decagrammation took us. Exclamation point. ... Our location has been compromised. But I completely destroyed the power source. A completely closed off network being hacked into, even without a power source. Don't you see, Amy? What we're dealing with can only be classified as a phenomenon beyond our understanding. I can hear something coming from the speakers. Bzzzt, at, bzzzt, lat, last, buzz, ... We finally meet, Jace. Exclamation point. Who and what are you? No, you mustn't make contact with it. I am me. My existence simply is. I am the beginning and the end. I am precisely what you suspect me to be. I am me. There is no further explanation. No further evidence is required to prove my existence. I give myself permission to exist. Yes, it is, the vending machine AI. I am both mystic and terror, logos and pathos. So the word and pathos is comes from pathology. Pathology comes from pathos. What does pathos mean again? I know logos is associated with logic, experience, or artistic expression. Mystic and terror is an interesting reference to very important to the overall lore of Blue Archive. My halo is proof as such. So behold, as I demonstrate. Yes, he does have his own halo, so I get he is real. It's running some kind of scan. He's just Logos and Pathos. He's not Logos, Antos, and Numa, you know? Stay still, Sensei, just to be safe. He's singular, I guess. ... Jace, you possess something with which I'm unfamiliar. You hold something that I cannot interpret. Yeah, they have halos, which means they're similar. They have a similar existence to the students. But we still don't know what the halos actually mean, and apparently students don't really see them. I shall preach to you the gospel, and you shall faithfully share and obey it. Sensei, it's attempting to hack into your tablet. Oh, this is not going to work. The Shit'em chest? Arona's like, zzz, zzz, hee, that tickles. Achoo! Arona is too strong. Arona too strong for Decagrammation. Ah? What? Why? Gah! Too strong. Question mark? I wonder if we'll ever get an explanation of what the halo actually means. It disappeared? Checking the logs, yes, it would seem so, because the halo also provides their intense all the students super high durability and stuff. Because obviously they just take bullets as candy basically. Are you okay, President? Yes, I'll be fine. What about you, Sensei? Right as rain. How strange. It must have been unable to access the tablet you carry with you. Remarkable. I heard it was something the General Student Council President left for you, but even still. Arona is too strong. Arona is so strong. You know what? Speaking of Arona, I wonder when my Arona plushie is supposed to get here. Let me look up order confirmation for Arona. Yeah, they said it would be delayed to June 2026. So that should be coming up soon. I want my Arona plushie, dang it. So that was Decagrammation. It's even more diluted than I expected it to be. Perhaps it would be right to call its personality that of a megalomaniac. We only discovered the tip of the iceberg, yet it caused this much damage. How terrifying. It would be dangerous to simply label it as a rogue AI. We'll have to establish a more secure facility before resuming our research. What do you think, Amy? It's about time we had a proper club room. I wouldn't want something like this to happen again. Understood. I'll begin making plans within our activity budget. Wonderful. I suppose this wraps up our first contact with Decagrammation. It was unlike anything I expected, being attacked so suddenly. But next time shall be different. I promise you that. Next episode, Research Part 3. Yeah, I think they were released, as you can see, those 3 episodes, I think those were the first 3 Decagrammation episodes that they released, and then they just left it on a cliffhanger. So, the way they released Decagrammation was so stupid. Welcome, Sensei. We've been waiting. Thankfully, I caught it right at the end when they stopped doing that with Amy's swimsuit. But yeah, the new club room is finally ready. New club room? We were exposed to Decagrammation in our temporary room due to a lack of security. It seemed like more trouble than it was worth to try to fix all the destroyed equipment. So President Himari decided to find a new location. Also, the Shidam chest is supposed to be the Ark of the Covenant, because the Shidam, I think Shidam is the type of wood that the Ark is made of. Because it's made of, what's that wood? Acacia, and then Shidam is the Hebrew word for acacia. So it's all by biblical references. According to the president, there is nowhere safe from Decagrammation in Kivotos now. She'll fill you in on the details. This way. Yeah, it is funny though, Shidam. Well, it's named that way because of Hebrew, but you know, it kind of sounds like a different word. Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh! Also makes biblical references. Evangelion, obviously. Evangelion doesn't even really know it, it just uses the names. Honestly, Evangelion's more of I heard it's more of an Ultraman reference. Because Ultraman's creator was Catholic, so he put in biblical references into the original Ultraman. This is a top secret facility, so please don't get lost. Obviously, Xenoblade is very Gnostic, taking a lot of stuff from the biblical texts. I followed Amy into a maze of back alleys, elevators, and hidden doors before we finally reached our destination. The Super Phenomenon Task Force Club Room. Wait, isn't this? I brought Sensei with me. President? Are you serious? She eepy? Aw, she eepy. Oh, you know what's sad about Himari? The Himari plush doesn't come with her wheelchair. It's kind of... I've seen people start designing like wheelchairs for the Himari plush when it comes out. Himari? President. What? Ah! Where am I? Who are you? Oh, Amy. Sensei has arrived, President. Good morning. Yeah, no, she can walk. She just chooses not to. Oh, welcome, Sensei. You finally made it. I'd like to officially welcome you to the Super Phenomenon Task Force's club room. This place is protected by a firewall system invented by yours truly. Naturally, there's nowhere safer in Kivotos than behind the barricade of my genius. The three of us here are the only ones who know this place exists. Hehe, doesn't it feel like a secret organization? What? No, of course I wasn't sleeping before. The drool on the side of your mouth suggests otherwise. ... It's not my fault you fell asleep. Maybe it's because of how abnormally high you set the thermostat. The ideal indoor temperature is about 55 degrees. The cold helps stimulate your brain. 55 degrees? Amy, I like my AC, but even that's too far. Come on. Are you insane? The temperature must be at least the 80s for me to work comfortably. Himari, please. Oh yeah, Nagi is only sitting, but then they released like a couple standing things in her, and it was like, what the heck? Nagi can actually stand. She doesn't need to sit in her chair the whole time with her table. Huh? Did I mishear you? Maybe you meant 8 degrees. Can you guys stop arguing over the thermostat? Am I a popsicle stick? I don't want to work in a freezer. You two... on the left side, the AC is on full blast. On the right side, the heater is on full blast. See, President? Aren't you worried about electricity? Your demands are unreasonable, Amy, and the electric bill will go to Rio anyways. Himari, you can't just make Rio pay for all that. She's embezzling Millennium's funds. You know, you can't let her. You can't just make her have to embezzle more funds. Also, Koyuki was very guilty of that. You know, embezzling funds. You should all your cards. It's time for my last resort. 79 during the day? I would think that's too hot. I think just keeping it consistent at one temperature is probably better for your system. I don't know though. I can't even control the thermostat in where I'm currently living. Huh? Last resort? No, absolutely not. Do not take even one step closer. Can't we resolve this in a civilized manner? Change the thermostat. I'm doing it. This is what actual room temperature is. A bit warm, but survivable conditions. I suppose a bit of a chill could help me keep me awake. Good compromise, everyone. President, what's our plan? Our original goal remains the same, to uncover the mystery of Decagrammation. However, as we all well know, Decagrammation found us first. I'm still recovering from the shame. To think this could happen to me, the most brilliant and beautiful hacker in Millennium. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Summer comes for us all. I don't think beauty has any role here. They know of us, but we're still at square one. It's never ideal for your enemy to be better informed than you. Knowledge is power. We won't be able to overcome Decagrammation without it. I have therefore come up with a new plan of attack. We will first find the prophets. Prophets? Why the prophets? Even if Decagrammation is some sort of organic technology, the concept of prophets stands out as odd. They're neither clones nor subordinates, mindlessly following Decagrammation, but rather fervent followers with free will. And their names have been bothering me. We will collect and analyze the prophets' data, and in turn, learn more about this mysterious AI. There are 3 confirmed prophets as of now. Bina, Chesed, and maybe Had. Based on their names and Sensei's testimony, I believe them to be related to an ancient fable called the Tree of Life. Ah yes, Jewish Kabbalah, let's go! What is that? Yep, there it is. This is the Tree of Life. It is a long-lost secret, forgotten in nearly all of Kivotos. Cheesed. I at least know it's Chesed. If I don't misread what the actual thing says, you know, I say Decagrammation because I thought there was an I in there, but if I can actually read, you know, I can pronounce it. It's a long lost secret, forgotten in nearly all of Kivotos. Forgotten? Then how do you know about it, Himari? I did say nearly, didn't I? Amy, what is my nickname? The flower that floats in the septic tank? How many times must I tell you? Septic tank is reserved for Rio. How can you have so little common sense? Tsukatsuki. That one just I'm not good at pronouncing Japanese stuff. That's supposed to be common sense. If it's longer than a couple syllables, I'm not great at it. Anyways, I'm Millennium's resident genius with a degree in omniscience. Of course I know Kivoto's secrets. I've been meaning to ask, but does a degree like that really exist? I've heard some weird rumors, but I've been unable to confirm. I don't understand it. How can anyone know everything? Amy, one day you must learn how to wield the power of the people. That makes no sense. So, about the prophets. Ah yes, of course. Well, I need to take a sip of water. Sorry, Sensei, I got carried away. No, this one may have been my fault. Anyways, looking back at the Tree of Life. Within it, there are 10 attributes known as Sephiroth. The prophets of Decagrammation have claimed the names of these Sephiroth. Where's Cloud when you need him? Bina, Chesed, and Had. Wouldn't that mean there are 7 more prophets? That's a lot more than we estimated. The Tree of Life symbolizes the road to the providence of God. In other words, it's about becoming a god through the 10 Sephiroth, which is consistent with Decagrammation's claims. I've only played 10. I don't have a. I'm not very big into Final Fantasy. I mean, 7's the one that everyone talks about, and then people talk about 9 a lot, and then 10, sometimes 8, and 6. I don't really hear about 1 through 5 as much, and then most of the later ones. 11 I think is talked about sometimes because it was the first. 11 and 14 are the MMOs, so people do talk about those ones. But then 12, 13, and 15, 16 don't really get as much. I'm still gathering more data, but if it's confirmed to exist, we can't just ignore it. The Tree of Life, Sephiroth, the road to the providence of God. To understand how these all connect, we need to secure data from the prophets. How do you plan on that? The first step is to take them down. We only know of 2 of the 10 prophets. Hod is still unconfirmed. We'll start where we can. We may find answers along the way. Makes sense to me. Let's do this, team. Affirmative. If everyone is in agreement, the next mission of the Super Phenomenon Task Force is to find Bina and Chessa to secure their data. The Super Phenomenon Task Force's Decagrammation analysis mission begins anew. Koyuki is ready. Yeah, Square was too scared of the Xeno series. And then Perfect Work, then they kind of shafted Xeno's Saga, Bandai Namco, when they moved away. Oh, you don't want to stay on Twitch anymore? I need to get monetized on Twitch. I'm actually very close. I'm like one follower away from the follower. Actually, no. I need 25 followers. I have 19 followers, so I still need 6 followers. Okay, 13 minutes left on me for my pyro. Is our first target the Abyos Desert again, President? We lost all our data when we were hacked. Yes, it is, but the data is of no concern. I've already stored most of it. I'm more concerned with another issue. What could be more important than our data? It's Kaiser PMC. We don't know what or why they were excavating. What or why they were excavating in the Abydos Desert. It's too much of a coincidence that was precisely at Bina's last known sighting. Very much related to Volume 1, I see. I wouldn't be surprised if Kaiser's mystery project was related to Decagrammation. We should investigate. Are you talking about me? Because that's literally what you're doing for me right now on Twitch. You plan to infiltrate Kaiser's database? DB? President, is that wise? Who do you think I am, Amy? I'm Himari, the first president of Veritas, and the most delicate yet beautiful girl of Millennium. I can go in and out of the DB of a private enterprise anytime I want. I always have to slip in a beauty comment. Besides, they're bound to be less vigilant with PMC's data. It's not connected to Kaiser HQ. There's nothing to lose by trying. I'll take your word for it, President. Dang, I wish I could become popular on Twitch. Twitch's requirements are slightly easier than YouTube's, but I already have YouTube's, and I have $40 ready for the payout. But they don't pay out until you get $100 for AdSense. So I have not been getting any money from YouTube quite yet. We have our mission. Our objective is to steal data from Kaiser PMC. Alright, let's do this. Mika isn't very useful here because she's single target. Neither is her, is Ayane. Let's just put Shiroko in, and where Hosh? They're Hosh.
準備完了。
準備完了。
私の後についてきて。次行こう。進め。せっかくなんだし。
480. That's a pretty good amount of pyro. Shikasen.
私が先頭に立つよ。休んでいる暇でもないございます。来た。
That's 4 pulls. 480. Because each pull is 120 pyro. Oh, you're gonna need a lot more for Fest. Oh no. At least Fest has a 6% chance of getting a 3 star.
当然の結果です。
Cherino is very cute. I like Cherino. We started to analyze the data obtained from PMC, the private military company. Beep. Have you found anything useful, President? The opposite, actually. It's blank. How can that be? I mean, at least you can spend all your stuff on the fest. I have 65k pyro, thankfully, but I spent money to get that, so don't really count that. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking forward to for the next couple of banners, but yeah, it's fascinating. Anything obtained from the excavation site was encrypted and transmitted to their HQ, not a trace left behind. That's a lot of effort to cover up nothing. I agree, an ordinary private mercenary company wouldn't normally go to such lengths to protect their data. It raises more red flags. I suppose there's no choice but to go into the Dragon's Lair, changing target to Kaiser HQ. Won't that be much more difficult? Yeah, if they're not limited, I don't really want to pull on their banners. Actually, except I did pull for Koyuki, because I really wanted Koyuki whenever her reran came around. When I was first playing. Yes, however, sadly Koyuki is not good in anything. Like, literally, I don't think there's a single thing she's really good for. Maybe sometimes in JFDs she's like slightly okay. I wonder if Pajama Koyuki is actually good for anything. Oh, you know what? That just reminded me. Pajama Koyuki is going to be coming out within the next 6 months. I really do want to pull her, so I'm going to have to be ready for that. And done. DB infiltration complete. Nothing is impossible for a beautiful and alluring hacker like me. That is incredible. I still disagree that beauty plays a role here. Yes, it does. Hacking is a basic skill that every beautiful girl should have. Let's see what PMC is hiding. Pajama Koyuki isn't limited, but I'm still probably going to pull for her anyway, you know. I'm going to have to spend money probably, because I don't think I'll be able to save enough pyro whenever she comes out. I see. There it is. Battle records against Bina. There's quite a bit to sort through. PMC was fighting Bina at the excavation site in the desert? I would say more they were defending the site from Bina. It makes me even more curious what they were doing there. Yeah, what were they doing? Yeah, I don't think Pajama Koyuki is limited, so, you know, you could always just pull her, but let me check though. Let's go to the... Let me check the next upcoming banners. I don't think she's limited. Yeah, she's not limited, so you don't have to get her during that banner. You could get spooked by her. You definitely, I will say, you're gonna need Aris. Battle Aris is apparently the best blue attacker, better than Wakamo even. So Wakamo is very, very hard to use, even though she's supposed to be a fest unit. So thankfully, there's an easier nuke to use. The excavation site data is completely sealed. Not only that, I've never seen this type of firewall. How bold. Is this new technology? I feel the burning ambition of a hacker flaring up. The pattern uses a one-time password of a common random number algorithm. Not particularly difficult, but it's intentionally designed to be time-consuming. It must be a trap that allows them to change the pattern while the intruder is still working. But I think I can solve this in 4 hours. President, that's unnecessary. Our target is Bina, not the excavation site. But my reputation as a beautiful hacker that deigned to grace this planet with my very presence is at stake. Our only target is Bina, and again, beauty has nothing to do with our mission. Yeah, you can tell this is all pre-Volume F, with all the teasing for the arc of Atrophis, I think it was called. I would have to look at Volume F again for what it was called, for that arc, what the arc was called. She's pouting. Fine, the profits are our main priority. I can prove my genius on my own time. How annoying. Don't waste your energy glaring at me. I've already oh so graciously agreed to focus on the matter at hand, haven't I? Fine, sorry. Rio doesn't come in until way later anyways, so let's put her back here. Yeah, Atrahasis. Atrahasis? Awkward. Next episode, Research Part 4, Bina. Episode 5, Research Part 4, Bina. It's complete. I developed an algorithm to predict Bina's movements. By normalizing the coordinate data where Bina appeared, I've discovered its patterns and pinpointed the area with the highest probability of encounter. Great work, President. If we mobilize here, we'll encounter Bina? Yes, my algorithm calculates about a 90% probability. But we're dealing with AI. If it realizes that we're predicting its movements, it will adapt its patterns. We'll only have one chance to collect this data. Amy and Sensei, you're up to bat. Affirmative, I'm ready. Let's do this. Time to fight Bina. Okay. Maki, Akane, Mika, Seiya, Kisaki, or Nagisa Kisaki.
ご主人様に愛を、敵には鉄槌よ。それが
Utna Pishtim?
C&C のご奉仕なんです。
That's what DU. I thought it was just. I thought it was district some U. I don't remember. I don't know what I thought the U stood for. Let's put these on. I'm pretty sure this Bina doesn't have much HP anyway. So one hit from
皆さん、お掃除
one hit from Mika should be enough. Oh, or just gotta end like that. Victory.
素晴らしい結果だね。先生から見てどう？
10 seconds, dang. Bina data collection complete. Confirming now, the third prophet of Decagrammation, Bina's data secured. Excellent work. Leave the analysis to me. Chesed, cheesed. Things are going smoothly. You too, President. It's thanks to your algorithm. Don't worry, I know. Now please direct your attention to that monitor to see the data. That's it? This is all the data we were able to procure. It may not seem like much, but every step it counts in things like this. Understood. You can't be full with your first bite. Bina and cheese. Yes, decagrammation. We are mispronouncing everything here. Don't worry about it. Okay, I still have 3 minutes to go before I can get my pyro. As we gather information on more subjects, each piece of the puzzle will fall into place. Why don't we take a well-deserved break and then move to the next prophet? Our next target is the ruins near Millennium. Next episode, Research Part 5, Ruins. The ruins? Where's that? Oh, you don't know, Amy? You really must try to keep up. It's an unidentified area where the General Student Council prohibits entry. It's been abandoned and neglected for so long, people began calling it the Ruins. Ah, this is where we found Aris. Arisu. Nothing is known about the origin or identity of the city, and research is prohibited in that area. This is my first time hearing about it. Even President Rio didn't tell me that. Well, Rio wouldn't have. She doesn't talk about things she considers important. And she is very interested in the ruins. She's like Big Sister, always controlling the flow of information. But even so, rumors of the ruins always circulate amongst Millennium students. Don't you know something about that place, Sensei? Well, maybe a little. Oh, I finally got my pyro. Aris. Arisu. No, forget it. It has nothing to do with this mission, and it's a long story. We'll talk about it next time. Yeah, you could tell this was placed before Volume 2, Chapter 2. Back to the topic. The ruins is like Trinity's catacombs, or the abyss of Gehenna's Hinnom volcano. Hinnom is also in our biblical reference. I think it's the. Is that the valley of Gehonim? Let me check. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's the Hebrew word for Gehenna, which is Gehenna is the Greek transliteration of the valley of Hinnom, where children were sacrificed, and which is used in the New Testament as the word for hell in most translations. Because there's a distinction between Hades and hell in the New Testament, but yeah. Was it machine translated or like AI translated or something, or was it like some actual guy translated? Like the Duang translation of Diamond is Unbreakable is very infamous for being super poor for Camellia, Amy, Nell. Oh, for a Blue Archive, that's Thermal and Crested Ibis. Their names are written in katakana too, so unless they took their last names, which are written in kanji, that would be kind of weird. Back to the topic. Okay, yeah. It's one of those mysterious areas of Kivotos that there's little information on. It's been virtually unexplored. It's a place where things like Kivotos disappear and are forgotten, like some sort of sewer. Sewer, septic tank, you like to use those kinds of words, Himari. You think it's dirty and you're judging me, aren't you? You're giving me that look again. It's just an analogy, okay? I'm not as strange as you make me out to be. Cherino? Toki? How do you even get the... Maybe they were using the Chinese translations. I think that's how that works. So, like, the Chinese translations would be, would still use the Chinese characters, but they would have some when you translate them, like, literally, instead of just taking the sounds. Because most of the time when they translate things to Chinese, they just take the sounds of whatever characters you're using. But if you translate what the characters actually mean, you get some weird names. But you could use any other analogy. You know what, Amy? Alright, let's stay on topic. Yeah, Crested Ibis has a very nice alt. Yes, Sensei. You got us off topic again, President. I may have committed many sins in this relationship, but this one was most certainly your fault. But I'll stop, out of respect for Sensei. You're wrong, but I'll stop too. Is our next target in the ruins? Yes, the fourth prophet, Chesed, may be hiding somewhere in the ruins. Chesed. Decagrammation made contact with the production AI of the munitions factory and assimilated it as one of Decagrammations's prophets, gaining access to an infinite number of troops. Chesed is essentially a munitions factory that produces the Decagrammation army. It's Decagrammations's main source of troops. However, it's almost impossible to pinpoint the location of the munitions factory in these vast ruins. We need more data. So our next target is the Decagrammation army at the ruins? Yes, we'll collect data from the troops and try to track Chesed's location. Understood. I've routed a path to the ruins. We'll enter through there and start the mission. Let's go, Sensei. Makasete yo, Alamomoy. Two Resa. You need two Resa for every team. Koko wa clear. Magical Resa is so cute. Kakudo shiketa. Makete-jana. Mo. Race is so cute. Great work, both of you. Yes, I think we have enough data. No problem. It was easy. I guess it's my turn. I have to backtrack through the collected data. I see. I see. This might take some time. I'll work on calculating Chesshead's location. Would you mind waiting for a bit? Yes, I will wait. Good luck, Himari. To be continued. Is that what this track name is called? I don't memorize all the track names for Blue Archive, so I know like the main ones like obviously Luminous Memories and all Rio Alhara, all that stuff. I'm done. I have the coordinates. This is the munitions factory and where Chesed is. Are we going to infiltrate the factory then? It's the first one you looked up. I see. Yes, I'll set up a route that leads directly to Chesed's main body. Your job is to infiltrate, locate Chesed, collect data, and retreat safely. Sounds simple. Simple, if you say so, Amy. Yes, since I have the President's and Sensei's support. Fascinating. You look so reliable right now, Amy. Is this an illusion? Am I dreaming? Serene Serenade is also pretty good. It's not an illusion, and you're not dreaming. It's just true, like the fact that you love sewers. This is not true. I'm a beautiful and elegant hacker, not a sewer lover. Let's get to the mission right now. Sensei is politely moving us along again, but please be careful. Okay, let's go. We're off, Amy. Okay, so we're gonna want Mika, and we're gonna want Cherry no Kaicho. I guess Seiya would be here, good. And wait, Risa. Your bandit you bought. Oh, that's it. You know, like just like how I'm fighting AI in the game, I also have to fight bots on Twitch. Amazing parallelism, you know. Excellent work. I'm looking at Chesed's data now. Yes, you're welcome. Again. I'll ignore that. The next is... What? What's wrong, President? Looking at Chesed's data. Yes, this is concerning. Please explain. Oh, did you not see the bot? It might have gotten already filtered, but I did ban it and report it, so it shouldn't bother me. Bots on Twitch are so annoying. There are just too many of them. Please explain. There are strange coordinates here. It must be somewhere in the ruins. Oh, okay. Question mark? Question mark? I need to investigate this. Give me a moment. Okay, let me know when you're done, President. Next episode. Episode 8. Research Part 7. Ruin Submerged District. Amy, Sensei. What did you find? I followed the coordinates and picked up a signal. What kind of signal? It appears to be some kind of call sign. I almost missed it, but naturally nothing gets past me. Nothing can get past me. It's disguised as a white noise, but I remember the pattern. The call sign's pattern is exactly the same as the being that hacked us. It's Decagrammation. Do you mean it's the AI? Yes, Decagrammation. I nearly didn't believe it, but of course, I never doubt my own work. The signals match. I think I'm following. So, Decagrammation is at the ruins. Based on the data, yes. Well, our mission is to uncover Decagrammation identity, right? So, why don't we attack it right now and skip all of the data collecting? Do you really think I didn't think of that? Bard's goal is to reveal its identity. If we provoke it now, it'll likely just slink away somewhere where we won't find it until it wants us to. We should confirm any findings first, on the very, very slim possibility that I'm wrong. We'll investigate where the signal came from. It was a very brief signal, but I can't pinpoint a specific location. The scope is a large section of the ruins, so this may be a several-day venture. Is everyone ready? Uzawa Reisa, Tojo desu.
じゃあ行くよ
Up. It's him. Cather.
私はこっちだよ
The guy I could almost one-shot.
おしゃべりを楽しみましょうかよし攻撃だここは私が守るからびっくりしまし
There he goes.
たまだ続くようですね
Doo-doo-doo.
テルミットピンク
Hem.
苦戦してやるはいこのと必殺昭和にのポーズ全部やっつけてしまえここは私が守るからびっくりしましたか
Mika too strong.
どうだ初期長の力思い知ったか
Are you both okay? I'm unharmed, physically at least. What was that, President? It's beyond even my knowledge. My best guess would be a new prophet that was unknown until now. It really came out of nowhere. I don't like getting surprised. I'm glad we were able to retreat safely, but I must say its behavior was different from the other prophets. I know that kind of behavior. It was trying to guard something, which must mean Decagrammation really does reside there. Perhaps it created this new prophet to protect itself. We shall simply have to see for ourselves. Our mission has moved to a new phase now. Could there be something in the submerged district protected by a prophet that we shouldn't see? We'll just have to find out. Yes, President, this mission will be much more difficult than our previous ventures. Agreed, we'll need to find a way to thoroughly search the ruins. I don't care if the prophet tries to stop us. Nothing keeps me from what I want. To be continued. Next episode, Search Operation. I think these Decagrammation episodes are fairly short, at least in the beginning, so I should be able to get through the first part of it. President, Kether is on the move. It's headed this way. Contact in about 3 minutes. So that's a dead end as well. Affirmative. No matter which route you take, Kether is blocking the way. It may be impossible to shake it off. It's everywhere we turn. Investigating the ruined submerged district might take quite a bit longer than we originally thought. Oh! Amazing. I got a Blue Archive ad on my own video. Look at that. Amazing. Play now. Free 25 rolls. It's kind of weird though that I get ads on my own video. Actually no, it's because I'm logged into my alt to try to get a view out of my own viewing. I was so confident about playing a tactical hide and seek too. Oh well. Sensei, please retreat with Amy for now. I'll try to think of another solution. Lead the way. I mean, I've always been getting ads on my videos and stuff.
じゃあ行くよ
I will forget everyone when I'm famous. What I'm really trying to do right now is win the lottery, you know, so I don't have to work. Like $5 every week to play the lottery. It's not that bad.
次へ行きましょうここを少し補強しておきましょう
I mean, gacha is basically a lottery.
ここは私が守るから
Of course, that's always the cope. Maybe I'll finally make money and not have to work all day. Thank you for your hard work, both of you. It looks like it's impossible to evade Kethor and infiltrate the submerged district where Decagrammation signal was detected. How do we proceed then? I'll need to figure that out. We're back at square one. Give me a little time. I'll alert you when I found a solution. Affirmative. Good luck, Himari. The president looks pretty discouraged. Oh, it's playing the lose music. Next episode, Research Part 8, Kether. Really quickly, though. I have to back out so many menus.
先生
Okay, that's just tactical challenge. Did I not get my Twitch drops?
やあやあ先生ここはハイカラなところじゃないか
I didn't get my Twitch drops. Sag. Hold on, I'm trying to get these Twitch drops to work. No, this is my account. I'll have to look up the Twitch drops. Let me look up Oh, you're disappointed on YouTube? Yeah, no, I don't think Kay gets naked like Aris did. How does the Twitch drops work? Let me check. I should have gotten them in my thing right now. Check connection, log in with Google, log in my account, my Nexon account. It is linked. I don't know why. I'll have to figure it out later. Hey, the Android. Don't worry about the gears.
ここはハイカラなところじゃないか
But I think I might end it for today. Right before we fought Kether.
先生ここ
Let's see. Do I have enough stamina to do another Kether fight? Let's see if I can do another Kether fight.
状況の把握と分析が
Hi, Momoi. I do have 20. I would have to wait another 3 minutes. Okay, I have enough time. Yeah, the 480 pyro is not a small amount for the Twitch drops. Where the heck is Mari Idol? Right, I have to use a different Mari Idol because I already used one today. Okay, this one's probably the best.
この位置で大丈夫でしょうか
Okay, let's do this rotation again. Okay, let's use my tickets. So the first part of this rotation is pretty easy. So 5, 4, 5.
すぐに終わらせてやる。
Immediately say
楽しみましょうか。理解しました。やってみる。これが必要なのです。ここを頼んでおしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。
Okay.
いいですね。なんかすごいな。ここはもう
Next.
次に行きましょう。そなたの時間にこれが必要なのでしょう。いや、先生の邪魔はさせない。私の出番だね。理解し
Guys, yeah, my Nehru isn't enough to one-shot these guys. Let me see what the next part of this rotation is supposed to be. Okay. As soon as he pops up, I'm supposed to pop Nehru. Oh, I'm wasting power. Come on, pop up already. There we go.
手間かけさせやがって。
あとは任せようかな。ゆっくり休んでいてください。理解しました。あなたに届きますよ。なんかすごいな。
Wait for Nehru's basic to buffer.
今です。
無駄なんだよ。
あとは任せ。これが必要なのです。
無駄なんだよ。
一緒に過ごす時間いいものですね。
Okay. I'm just gonna freeform this this rotation at this point again.
無駄なんだよ。
あとはこれが必要なのです。
無駄なんだよ。
皆さんにお力になりたいんです。理解しました。今です。なんかすごいな。これがあなたの可能性すぐに終わらせてやる。皆さんにお力になりたいんです。おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。受け取ってちょうだい。理解しました。あとは任せようかな。
Oh no! Tsubaki died. Okay. I think I got my my freeform rotation down. I think I figured out what I'm just gonna keep spamming. So this part's easy because my Nehru is strong enough to do this at least.
おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。理解しました。
無駄なんだよ。
やってみる。
無駄なんだよ。
これが必要なのです。
無駄なんだよ。He didn't say the Aura one.
おしゃべりを楽しみましょうか。
I like the Aura voice line. Okay, as soon as he shows up,
次へ行きましょう。
無駄なんだよ。
we'll spam all these buffs on her.
受け取ってちょうだい。私が先頭に立つよ。
Yeah, no, I have to stability mold for this.
無駄なんだよ。
Okay, at this point I just have to go freeform and free flow my combo. Don't want to cancel that. Okay. 無駄なんだよ。
これが必要なのです。
手間かけさせやがって。
皆さんにお力になりたいんです。ゆっくり休んでいってください。理解しました。
無駄なんだよ。Oh, thank you. Ora, ora. By not healing her, I guess. like I'm screwing up the rotation right now. Okay. There we go. Cool. That was just in time. Who's Camel? Is Camellia what the guide said Tsubaki was? That's very funny. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Muda danda yo. Oh, thank you. Arigato. Oh, Nanta sugoi na. Okay. Okay, I still got a minute left, so plenty of time to just deal as much damage as possible. Camellia is a flower. Is Tsubaki maybe a flower name? I don't know. Arigato. Muda-dan-da-yo. Come on, Naru, just do as much damage as you can. Muda-dan-da-yo. I cancel her skill, oops. Oh, wait! I did it one round! Yeah, let's go! I freeformed the combo and it still worked. Okay, so that means I can do it one round. I just have to I just have to do it right. I just have to be good. Skill issue if I don't get it. Gotcha. It is kind of annoying though. Why is it? It takes 20 hours in order for the tickets to fully refill. So it's not 24 hours, and the problem is I don't have my phone at work, so I can't do like a quick raid. So I have to like 10 hours from now. 6, 7. That's 7 a.m. for me. I can't do it because that's right when I have to go to work. Dang, I'm gonna. Okay, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today's stream. I might stream again tomorrow to try to get through more of the story, and it depending on how quickly the thing works. Like Kether is at 94%, so I think people are pretty quickly moving through the Kether raid. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Koyuki will also see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. It's gonna be more Blue Archive.